Hi, this is a video to show you how to install your shelves. First off, you should have some type of screw that comes with your shelf, the shelf itself, tape, a stud finder, a measuring tape, a pin, some type of a drill, and a level. Now, right here, what we want to do, we know about the area, about the place we want to put our steps, but we don't know exactly yet. So we're going to put one up here in the corner, one here, and then one lower. We have Munchkin cats, so these steps are going to be 12 inches apart in height because they got short legs. So I know I'm going to be up in this area and then down in this area. So I'm going to take a piece of tape and run it somewhere here in the middle. Okay, now first thing I want to do is mark out my studs. So I got my stud finder. I'm going to start in this corner and come out. Stud should be every 16 inches on the center. So here's the center of my first stud. I should have another one in this area. Okay, there's the center. And so I got 3 steps, so I'm going to have one here, one here. So I need to find one more stud. Okay. So there's my first stud. So now I have the location of my studs horizontally. So now I need to put a piece of tape up here so I can measure my steps out for the height. So I'm going to go right about in the middle here. And so, like I said, we have Munchkins. So my first step should be, we're going to go just above this, because that's, you can see I already did this once, but we're going to put our first step right here. Okay. So my first step is going to go right above this outlet. So I'm going to put it about right here. So we put a little mark on the tape. So I know the height there. And what I'm going to do is take another piece of tape and I'm going to take it all the way across. It doesn't have to be level, just close is good enough. Okay. So now I'm going to mark my first stud. Okay, so I know, so the top of my step wants to be at the bottom of the tape, and the first screw I put in is going to be at this stud. You can drill a pilot hole if you want, but you don't need to with these lags. They're self-tapping. Let's put the first one in, get it started. Line that up. Okay, snug but enough to be able to move it up and down. Now I'm going to level it. Right there. Grab my next lag screw. Make sure it's level. And crank them down. You don't want any movement in it. You don't want to see that movement at all. One thing I want to point out is you're not always going to have a stud, so you want to get the toggles for the hollow walls. The only thing I suggest is usually you're going to get a screw like this. That can pull through the wood, okay? So you want to add a washer to it. This is just something I had laying around so that it won't pull out, okay? So here's my first step. Slip it over. Make sure it's all the way back. And you can take the tape off and then put your 2 screws on the top here so it doesn't slide off. You got your first one done. That's the hardest one. Now all you have to do is just measure up. You know you got your other stud right here. So your next step, once you locate the height, is going to go like this. So they overlap each other a little bit so that there's no gap where they can fall. So that's where our next one is going to go. And then we're going to have one right here in the corner like this. So that's it. Thank you.